Grand and magnificent summit of Iranians, international supporters, political dignitaries, bipartisan lawmakers from 5 continents. The largest virtual gathering since coronavirus, from thousands of locations worldwide, paying homage to nearly 70,000 COVID-19 unsung victims in Iran. The mullahs, at their most vulnerable and weakest point, resort to more terrorism against Iranian dissidents, the West. Call on the world community on the imperative to adopt more resolute policy. In the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, tens of thousands of Iranians, supporters of National Council of Resistance of Iran, NCRI, will attend the largest ever virtual gatherings, Free Iran Global Summit, on Friday, July 17, 2020. Hundreds of distinguished international political dignitaries and bipartisan lawmakers will be joining them. The Iranian regime has emerged as one of the most challenging regional and international issues in 2020. As the most active state sponsor of terrorism, the Iranian regime is submerged in a multitude of crises, including popular uprisings, deepening factional feuding, regional and international isolation. To survive, it has found the only solution is stepping up repression at home and greater export of terror abroad, specifically directed at its organized opposition. A Belgian court is expected to begin the trial of a senior diplomat based in Tehran's embassy in Vienna for conspiracy to blow up the Iranian opposition gathering in Paris in 2018. That diplomat terrorist, plus 3 of his accomplices, have been in prison for 2 years, awaiting trial. Moreover, the government of Albania expelled Tehran's ambassador and several diplomats in 2018 and 2019 for their involvement in terrorism. France, the Netherlands, and Turkey have expelled Iranian diplomats or have implicated them in recent terror acts. The summit is held concurrent with the second wave of coronavirus in Iran, which, because of the clerical regime's initial cover-up, mismanagement, and corruption, has claimed the lives of no less than 70,000 Iranians. In a special ceremony, the participants will pay homage to the victims. As the Iranian people ready themselves for the battle of destiny to free Iran, they call on the international community to adopt a resolute policy against the abuse of human rights and terrorism by the Iranian regime. Despite the limitations due to the pandemic, Iranians in several major capitals around the globe will be gathering at historic sites in those cities. Friday, July 17, 2020. Partial list of speakers: Rudy Giuliani, former New York mayor; Joseph Lieberman, former U.S. Senator; Michelle Elio-Marie, former French MFA, MD, MI; Giulio Terzi, former Italian MFA; John Baird, former Canadian MFA; Michael Mukasey, former U.S. Attorney General; Rama Yad, former French Minister for Human Rights; Linda Chavez, former U.S. NSC member; Ingrid Betancourt, former Colombian Senator; members of the United States Senate, the U.S. House of Representatives, a cross-party delegation of the British Parliament, members of the European Parliament from different political groups, members of the German Federal Parliament, members of the French National Assembly, and members of the Italian Parliament would also participate. Friday, July 17, 2020,